So I'm going to show you how to play the intro to Stairway to Heaven. This is the full intro all the way up to the strumming. So I'll play it once through first and then I'll show you how I play it. That's when the strumming starts. But I'll go over the strumming in a different lesson. So on the in the beginning, you're going to have to put on the 7th fret, 3rd string down, your ring finger, and then your middle finger you're not going to do anything with, and you're going to just lay your forefinger on the 3 strings there on the bottom on the 5th fret. So if you were to just strum it, it would sound like this. And then basically that's going to be the first one. I won't show you the picking yet. And then what you do for the 2nd chord is you put your middle finger on the 6th fret, 3rd string down, and then you move your ring finger down, still on the 7th fret, but on the last string. Just like that. So that's the 1st and 2nd chords, and then you're going to have to stretch your pinky a little bit and put it down here, which that's the 8th fret, and lift everything up but your forefinger, and then move your forefinger of 1 so that it's covering 4 strings. So that's the first part, and then after you do those 3, then you go down to a D, and then a C. So then when you're strumming it with those chords, oh, see, I forgot about that one. On the C, you have to use your pinky all the way up here too. It's a little bit hard, but your pinky is going to be up on the 4th fret, 3rd string down. So it is C, but you put it up there so you can get that bass sound. So that way the bass sounds. So it's just walking down. So. And then the C, you actually don't have to use, you don't have to play a full C. It's just going to be, I mean you can play a full C, but you don't have to. That's that chord. And then on this one, to get the last part, you just put 2nd fret, 2nd string down, and and I'll show you the strumming later. So back to C. Except you only play the first one on that. So those are the only notes that you'll actually need to play, and then you'll just strum the rest. And then to get the last little slide before you start again, the 2nd string down, you'll just want to slide up, and that's going to go all the way up to the 8th fret, and you'll stop there and then go down 1. So you just hit it open, and then start again. So you do that a couple times with different picking variations, and then you change into the second part of the intro. That sounds like this. So by doing that, you just hit open the second string down, and then you on the same string you put your finger on the second fret and then the third fret. So, but when you hit that third fret, you'll want to just go into a C chord so that you can strum all the way down. Pretty easy, right? And then you go to a D, and then back to the C, and then the same thing that you did at the end of the other variation. So that's kind of nice. Just have to remember that part. And then do it again. And then this time when you do the D, you put your D, but then you put your pinky finger down on that third fret right there. So it's just a D, and you're just kind of toggling right there with your pinky. It's nice because that's naturally where your pinky wants to go anyway, so it's not really too hard to play. And then you start over again with that same variation. And then you just go to the C and play it 3 times. That's it. The last part where it gets a little bit faster is all just picking up the pace when you pick. Okay, so then on the picking side, this is the fun part. So there's a bass part and then a regular lead part. So the bass is going to be 3rd string down for the intro part, and so it's just going to sound like we talked about before. So if you can keep your thumb on that same string and just keep strumming with the same rhythm, that's the bass. So this is what it sounds like with the bass. I'll try to accentuate it. And it actually goes down one more too. And then that same theme that I showed you before with the 2nd string down, 2nd fret. So basically the bass is going to sound like this. Which sounds a little bit odd by itself, but I promise it sounds better with everything. Right? So then the bottom strings, you're mainly going to be picking up just in a rhythm that's just one string to the next. So, sorry, I said that wrong. So you actually go down and then back up a lot of the time. So when you do the bass, when you do the very first one, you're just going all the way down. And then the next one, you want to strum the bottom string with the top one at the same time. And then same thing. So that's basically the general, what you're going to be doing with your right hand when you're picking it. It's really not too hard. Honestly, the hardest part is getting the chords down. Once you have the chords down, you can just practice strumming it, picking it however you want. And that's basically it. There's obviously a lot more to the song, but we're already about 10 minutes into this one, so I'll call it quits for now.